Good morning. We meet once again. Today is the 6th of September in the year 2022. In our positivity series, we're going to discuss performance and success. What is performance? We can describe performance in different ways, like the execution of an action, something like an accomplishment, the fulfillment of a claim, a promise, or a request. In our daily lives today, we're talking about a lot of things in connection with performance. Performance, we have talked about it, about soccer outfits, teams, the Friends, Malawi national team. How has it performed? We've talked about businesses, parastatals, Hardmark, ESCOM, auction holdings. This is performance. We have complained this, that, the results are not coming. That's performance. We have talked about people not paying loans, repaying loans when they borrow. This is all about performance. Performance is the measure, the expectation that you have at the end of the day, the outcome, the acceptable outcome. When you meet that acceptable outcome, you have performed. When you don't meet it, you haven't performed. You barely perform it, just performance. Sometimes you exceed the expectation. It means there's kind of superior performance. We've talked about learning. You sit in class, you enroll on a course with an expectation, with an outcome that you need to achieve. At the end of the day, you either achieve that outcome or you miss it. That's performance. In politics, we've heard about manifestos, the promises to the people. What is it that a political party will do to change the welfare of people, to change the living standard of people when they enter into government? At the end of the day, when the evaluation is made, what is it that has been achieved and that has not been achieved? That's performance. So we're saying performance has ingredients, two ingredients that makes performance. What are we talking about? We're saying that when performance has to occur, for performance to happen, there has to be some sort of willingness. Willingness in the person who wants to perform. Willingness in the leader who wants his team to perform. Willingness comprises of a bundle of confidence, commitment, and motivation. These three have to be available for willingness to take place. Willingness is created when people clearly understand what to do and why they have to do that. We're saying, what is it that we want to do? And how do we want to do it? That's willingness. There's a simple 3-step process to explain what to do and why to do something. These three are state of facts. State of facts, we're saying, where I am, background, situation analysis. Then when you analyze your current situation, then you go to explain the logic. Explaining the logic is whatever decision we make in life, there are options. Before you embark on a decision, there will be 3, 4, 5 options to achieving the same outcome. So you explain the logic. What option am I taking? What resources do I have? How prepared am I to take that route, to take that option? Then you will look at the connection, emotional connection with the vision you are putting in place. Unless you have an emotional connection, then willingness is incomplete. We've talked about willingness, the state of fact. What's the background? Where are you coming from? Assuming you are an employee, what have you done? What's your experience to date? Then, where are you? What's your current position? If you are progressive, if you want to succeed in that kind of profession, then you always are compelled to think about what's next. Yes, I'm a supervisor. What's next? Am I supposed to exist, just be here forever? No. Life is progressive. Careers are progressive. So you need to think always about the next step. Explain the logic. I'm here. I'm a supervisor. Then I want to progress from here to another position, to another level. What do I need to do? Do I need personal development, continuous personal development? Do I need on-the-job training? What is it that I want? Sometimes you are stationed, you are positioned in a department. But for you to progress, the willingness will push you to know other steps in the process that you take in that department. In this department, you may take just part of a process that happens. The other steps happen in other departments. You may be willing to volunteer to learn those other steps to make a concrete process. So willingness, you have options. Continuous personal development, you learn, you enroll for further education, or learning on the job, getting to know what other parts, departments, functions of the organization are doing. What resources do you have? Then when you put that together, you know the optimal route you have to take based on the resources, where you are in terms of time, finances, and whatsoever. Then after that, you need an emotional connection. If I get this on-the-job training, if I attend this qualification through continuous professional development, what contribution do I want to make to this organization? What contribution am I looking for in my country? What contribution am I looking for? A higher contribution, an improved contribution. You add value to who you are to be something else that can add more value to your setup. So you attach your emotions to that, and that will be your diesel, that will be your fuel, that will be you push towards accomplishment of what you want to do. I hope we're following. So I said performance has 2 ingredients. The other ingredient is ability. You are willing. You have embarked on a journey to do continuous personal development. You have embarked on a journey to improve yourself in terms of processes, the steps in the whole cycle of activities in different functions that make you the wholesome of your activities, your profession. You want to understand every bit that makes what you are doing. You understand other departments. You understand other functions. How do they contribute to the value addition of the whole thing, of the whole enterprise? Then you need to have the ability. All you were doing in willing to improve yourself, improve your confidence, is that you wanted to prepare yourself to be more knowledgeable, to build more experience, and to acquire more skills. When you do that, then you are self-aware. You know yourself, your strengths and your weaknesses, and you're ready to go into that space and make that contribution. Change lives of people. Change your own life, change the life of your household, change the life of your community, change the life of your employer, change the lives of all and sundry. Then you are aware of yourself. You are aware of your strengths and weaknesses. You need to manage yourself. Self-management. What does this entail? Self-management entails optimizing what you have, enhancing your strengths, and strengthening your weaknesses. That's self-management. You don't deliberately embark on embarrassing yourself. You know, this is my weak area. Then it's your role, it's your job to strengthen that before you expose that to people. Social awareness, what is it that drives the fabric of the social makeup, social setup? Social setup is very important. Where are you existing? And what motivates people? Livelihood, lifestyles, connections, all those things are very important. And relationship skills. Who are you relating with? What benefit are you deriving from that relationship? Who has leverage, more leverage in that relationship? Do you hold the right leverage to negotiate whatever you want to make a contribution in that space? Then that will culminate into responsible decision making. Decisions come from experience, come from knowledge, and come from your skills. You put them together. Like I said, there are options always for an outcome. So to reach that outcome, you have to make a decision. And that decision, if it's responsible, it's kind of an informed decision, it has to come from proper knowledge, proper experience, and proper skill. Let's be positive. Let's have peace of mind. If we are positive about things we're doing, we'll perform. If we enjoy the things, we have the willingness to do something, to succeed in life, we'll succeed. Because we'll embark on a deliberate route in building our abilities. This is Farson Jipingamale, and this is what I wanted to share with you. Thank you very much. Have a good day.